in search of some thrilling material for her show. The woman sat alone at her computer, studying Black Sheep. She'd heard that if you played this nursery rhyme backward, you could hear some strange, unknown sounds. The woman didn't think much of it. But as she slowly turned up the volume, an extremely eerie sound crept into her ears. Eve is the host of a mystery blog. Around 3 a.m., she and her co-host Justin officially kicked off the show. Right at the start, Justin brought up the topic from their previous episode, an urban legend called I Feel Great. It involved a portrait of a smiling woman, whose smile would slowly become distorted. It was said to have driven more than 90 people to take their own lives, but that wasn't the focus of today's show. Next, Justin revealed that he'd received a strange email, with the subject line haha. The email contained 10 mysterious audio files, a jumble of randomly arranged letters, and an upside-down smiley face. He forwarded the email to Eve. Eve discovered that the jumbled letters spelled out the phrase Principles of Atonement. At first, she thought it was some kid's prank. Justin said he'd thought the same thing at first, until curiosity got the better of him and he clicked on the first recording. The recording featured a young couple. Justin said he hadn't listened to the entire recording yet. He planned to save it for the podcast so everyone could hear it together. So far, all they knew was that the girl's name was Jessa. The boy's name was still unknown. Soon, Justin began playing the first recording. Since Jessa was always talking in her sleep, though she refused to admit it, the boy had deliberately recorded their sleep sounds that night, for hours after they'd said goodnight to each other. Jessa suddenly started singing the nursery rhyme London Bridge. Later, her boyfriend woke up and played the recording back for Jessa, to prove she'd been talking in her sleep. That's where the audio clip ended. Justin immediately played the second file. In this recording, the guy discovered Jessa was sleepwalking, so he called out to her and told her to get back into bed. Just then, music began playing in the background. Both Eve and Justin realized it was actually the melody of London Bridge again, though this time it was playing in reverse. Justin said he heard something else in the recording as well, so he rewound it to listen again, although Eve insisted she couldn't make out anything. Justin stated categorically that he had heard the phrase Mike kills them all. Seeing how certain Justin was that he'd heard it, Eve, half convinced, searched for the nursery rhyme online and uncovered a spine-chilling legend about Eleanor of Provence, a medieval queen. Legend has it that all 9 of her children died in infancy. Convinced by the claim that London Bridge had no heirs, he actually brought several orphans and buried them beneath the bridge's foundations. After hearing this, Eve shrugged it off, saying that every nursery rhyme has a dark backstory. She told Justin to look up Black Sheep as well. It was a song her mother used to sing to her when she was a child. Justin downloaded the nursery rhyme and played it in reverse. He claimed to have heard a hidden message within it, but Eve still couldn't hear a thing. Justin went on to explain that the poem was about a farming family that raised nothing but black sheep. Back then, black wool couldn't be dyed, so it was worthless. The family eventually starved to death. The villagers later found the sheep and discovered they were feeding on the family's corpses. Justin said these songs were likely cautionary tales, meant to warn children to be wary of certain behaviors in adults. After saying this, Justin opened the third file. This time, Jessa was startled awake by something. She woke up her boyfriend, calling out to him, "Mike." A distinct sound of running water could be heard in the background. At that very moment, Eve heard the same sound of running water in her own home. Mike got up to check it out and asked Jessa if she'd forgotten to turn off the faucet. It was only then that Justin realized with surprise that her boyfriend's name really was Mike.
Mike kill all.